What's up, ASM? Thanks for tuning in to the third and final episode of From My Experience. We have an awesome speaker this week, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Hey guys, my name is Raina. I'm a graduating senior from Houston County High School, and I'm just so excited to share a little bit of my own personal high school experience with you guys. So, starting out my freshman year, I was just your classic, awkward, nervous, scared freshman. I had no idea who I was, who I wanted to be, what my purpose was, any of that. I was just kind of diving in head first. And on top of that, I just moved to Warner Robins, so I really didn't know what the high school was going to be like, what the people were going to be like, any of that. And going into high school that year, I just remember feeling lonely again. I just moved here, so one thing I really was looking for was friendship. And at the school, I noticed there was a lot of clickiness, people were a certain way. So I noticed one thing I did was I started to kind of morph myself to fit certain friend groups. So if those friends were talking about people, I felt that I had to do that. Or if they were wearing this certain brand of clothes, I needed to do that to fit in as well. And for a while, honestly, it worked. I had friends, it was going great for a few years, honestly. But at the end of the day, I knew I wasn't pleasing the Lord, and I definitely wasn't happy with myself. I was still going to church and I was fitting this mold of the pastor's daughter, but then at the same time at school, I really wasn't shedding God like I should be and showing off that light. So one piece of advice I have for you guys is know your source. I feel like that's so important to know that at the end of the day, God's the person that you need to be pleasing, and the world will never ever satisfy you. I know I just constantly felt negative about myself, and even though I was pleasing other people, that none of that matters if you're not pleasing God ultimately. So I remember going into my junior year, it kind of really started to hit me that I wasn't acting like who God was calling me to be. So I remember God asked me the question, are you going to please me or are you going to please the world? And that really hit me because I wanted to please God, but at the same time, I didn't want to have to give up what I thought was cool and popular. So that's another piece of advice I have for you guys is surrender yourself to God. And that may mean surrender popularity, surrender your pride. And that was really difficult. And literally the next day, I remember all of a sudden, some of my friends I had had for sophomore, freshman year of high school started dropping like flies. And I didn't know why, but I knew it had to be God. And through that, I really started seeing God's purpose and plan for my life started to form and come into fulfillment. And I was so much happier of a person. So I just encourage you guys to do that. And I know it might be hard, but at the end of the day, if you're pleasing God, again, that's all that matters. Another thing is just be yourself. I know you hear that all the time, but it is so important that you guys do that. And also use school as your mission field. Once I really surrender myself fully to God and say, what is your plan for me? Who do you want me to surround myself with? I really noticed that at school is where some of the most lost people are. And it honestly broke my heart that I was taking part of some of those things. So even just telling people or showing the kindness of God, that does something. And they're going to relate to you more maybe than coming to church and hearing from your pastor. So invite those people to church. Be bold about your faith. That is so important. And it really, really helped me throughout my years at high school. And a verse I want to share with you guys is actually from Romans 12:2. It says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing it you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. Guys, high school is 4 years of your life. God and eternity is forever. And I know it seems like in the moment it's this big thing and you want to be the most popular and the most cool, but that means nothing if you don't have God. I hope this advice helped you guys. I hope that you carry it into your journey. And I hope God's promise and purpose is fulfilled throughout your life.
His face shine upon you, be gracious
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got something out of it. This is going to be the last episode of the From My Experience series. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe, like, and notification button. I hope this blessed you. Next week, we're going to be here in the Assembly Youth Building at 7 o'clock for our first week back. It's going to be so much fun. I hope you guys can join us. Hope you guys have a great week.